Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and I've got my pages all trimmed down, and I have started to put together my signatures, although I haven't inked my pages yet, so I'm still going to do that. But I wanted to get on here and tell you the order the pages go in. So remember, my plan was for 5 signatures, 3 pages each signature, so that you could get the right middle page that would show a full spread, because there's several of them that are really nice. And so if you do it this way, you'll be able to have 5 full page images that are pretty good. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. So you do it however you want. But I'm going to start out, and so the first signature has your title page on the front. So it's this page, you fold it in half, and then the next one I put is this one where it's drawings, plans of the ark, and it's got a picture of him building the ark on the other side. So, and then remember when I said when you decoupage to always check, make sure that you're not making it upside down? Yeah. And then this is my middle page, and that will show a full page spread, because I thought that was a nice image to have the whole thing show. So those 3 pages would be your first signature. And then we've got where the animals are going onto the ark. Let's see. So it starts out with, what I did was this page, which you could also make it go this way. Do I want to do that? No, I'm going to do it this way. So you've got the ark, but you've got this, there's these 3 pages that show the animals entering the ark. And so I picked this one for my middle picture because I think it's the prettiest one. That's just my opinion. This one's nice too, though. Boy, that's a tough one. Maybe I do like this one better. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. I'll let this one be behind it, and then the third one is this one where you've got animals going on in the ark. So I'm going to do that. Then you've got your water, and so there's 3 different water pages, and this one actually is the third one. And then remember, we had one that I mentioned you could cut it in half. The reason I made it, I think it's in the add-on kit, but I'm not sure, is 2 really pretty images of water that you can glue on and have it be pockets. And I went ahead and cut mine and glued it on the back of one of my water pages. So that's what this is. So I've got the water page that I like the best is this one. So I want that to be my full spread in the middle. And then this one can go that way, and this one can go then this way. And that would be the third signature. Then you've got 3 pages of the animals coming off the ark. Yeah, this one. So you've got this page, and this page. And so this is a split image, so that wouldn't necessarily want to be the one you'd want in the middle. This one is okay, but I like this one a lot. So I'm going to put it in the middle where you can see the whole thing when you open the middle. So that's the order I'm going to put mine in. Actually, yeah, I want it that way because at the very end is this image of him coming off and the light from God shining on him. So I'm going to put that as my 4th signature. And then the last one is where the animals are coming off, but also it's the rainbow. So you've got this image where they're doing the offering to God. You've got this picture of a rainbow. And then you've got this one of a split image, rainbow, and then animals coming off. And I'm going to fold this and put it like this, because that way this, where the animals are coming off, will be next to the signature of the animals coming off. And so it kind of helps tell the story in the right order. So that's the order I'm going to put mine in. And so I am going to ink my edges here, and then I'll be back and I'll sew a signature just to show you how to do it in case you've never done it. If you've done it, then you don't really need to watch the rest of this video, because that's what it's going to be, just so you know. And So that will be that. Okay, I'm back. I sewed 4 of the signatures. It took me probably, I don't know, I probably sewed all 4 of them in 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. But I left this one to show you. Now what I did off camera, I forgot on this one signature, but I wanted to add a journaling space where you could, writing space. And so I got out my journaling paper that I make, and I just take regular copy paper, and I've got some plastic placemats that I got on Amazon, and I lay them on there and I spray coffee through them, and I mix the coffee super strong. Like I use a spray bottle like this, and I fill it with instant coffee from Aldi's, probably to here, and then the rest of the way with water, and shake it up. So it's very, very concentrated. I don't know if I need it to be that concentrated, but that's what I did. And then I spray it through the stencil, and I use stencils too, but this happened to be a placemat. And it gives me this paper, and then I folded it in half, and of course it's 8.5 by 11, so it needs to be trimmed down just like our other paper is. So what I do, I have a tearing ruler, which you can make yourself with a regular plastic ruler, and you can melt the edges. I've not done it, but I've seen it done. I just went ahead and these things are expensive though, I have to say, but I went on and bought it, and it's got this really, really sharp, crazy edge. I don't use that very often, but I do like the other edge. It gives it just enough of a deckled edge to me that looks just really pretty. So I'm just tearing off about 1/4 of an inch, and it just tears off really well. And then I'm just putting that in with my pages, and I had some graph paper, which I think I'm going to take that out. I like this brown better. And then put that in. And so I've got it like every other page is journaling paper. So I've got my signature together. So if you've not done this before, let me just run through it real quick. This is super easy with these because there's only just a few pages, so it's really easy. So you just poke 3 holes, you poke one in the middle, you poke one at each end about 1/2 inch up from the bottom would work. And then you take your wax linen thread. You can get a bookbinding kit on Amazon that comes with needles, thread, an awl to poke your holes. I think it has folding bones in it too. And you want 2.5 times the height of your signature. So I've already cut it off. This one's probably about 3. Yeah, this is about 3 times. I gave myself extra. And then you just smash it with your fingernail, make it flat. It goes right into the needle. And then you can either put it in the center from the inside, or you can start it from the back. And I'll show you what difference it makes. Here's what happens when you do it from the, if you start, wherever you start is where the bow will be. This is where the string will be at the end. Now if you put it on the inside, you can glue charms onto the ends of these strings, or you can tie a bow, and that looks cute too. So I left it on this one. I thought that it would look good on this particular signature. So you can do it that way, or you can do it from the back so it doesn't really show on the inside, and you just do it on the back, and then when we put it into the cover and everything, this will just go away. You won't see it at all. Sorry, my dog's mad because my husband didn't let him go outside, I guess. Okay, so this one, I don't want the string to show. I don't want it to interrupt this picture, so I'm going to start it from the back. So I just poke the needle in, run it through the hole in the bottom, and then you go all the way up to the top and poke it through, and pull my tail out there, and then poke it in here. You just want to make sure, this is the only tricky thing, is you do not want to snag that string that's already there. So go a little bit to the top of it. Make sure you don't hit it, and then pull it out. So now you're ready to tie your string. Pull that tail out there. Pull your needle off, and then you want one of the strings on one side of this middle piece here and one on the other, and then you tie it. I tie it 3 times just for because. So make sure it's really tight, there's no slack, and then you just trim it off, and that's it. So now your signatures are bound. We will bind them into a spine again, but this helps me as I put the pages together and everything, just keep it together. So I do it twice. I bind it this time, and then I bind it to a cardboard spine and glue it into the cover. So that's what that looks like, and we're done with that part. So I will continue on in the next video. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.